The abundance you desire is in the unknown. This took me years to understand and even longer to figure out how to leverage it to manifest overflowing wealth. So I want to give you the shortcut here in this video. The other day while I was thinking about this, I wrote something incredibly powerful. So I want to read that for you here. Do you remember when you were a kid? Or maybe a teenager? Some point in your past when you felt like the unknown was exciting? Like the future was full of possibility? And there was this aliveness in not knowing exactly what would happen or who you'd become or if your big dreams would come to fruition or not? And that not knowing how everything would play out was what made it exhilarating. That's what it feels like to live at the vibrational intersection of the unknown and abundance. So this is the first piece of the puzzle. The frequency of the unknown is the frequency of abundance. In the unknown, anything is possible. There is an abundance of possibility. In the known, there is stability, security, but there is also limitation, a fixed amount of options. Almost 5 years ago, I experienced a very draining and difficult pregnancy and a difficult postpartum period. In that time in my life, there were so many unknowns, but I let those unknowns become scary. I feared the unknowns for myself and for my baby. I craved the known. And in situations like that, or in cases of necessity around money, like paying for food or shelter, it's not a bad thing to seek the known, the secure, the predictable. But I got stuck there for a while. I got stuck in only wanting the known, only wanting the predictable. Not just in matters of health, but in matters of sleep, and then in matters of my business, of wanting to know if something would be successful before I did it, of wanting to know the money I desired was guaranteed to come to me, of wanting to know how to do it before even starting. And that resulted in me watering my message down, not taking risks, playing small, worrying what others would think, stressing about whether a launch would succeed or not, and as a result, my income plateaued. That next level of overflow that I desired felt chronically out of reach for several years. And this is where most of us get stuck. We begin to reject the unknown around money and only want the known. Now, whether this aversion to the unknown for you comes from an acute event, like it did for me, or just through the passage of time and the conditioning of society, it's what is keeping you from that overflowing, greater level of prosperity that you want. If you want overflowing wealth, you have to trade in your fear of the unknown for possibility in the unknown. Granted, that's often easier said than done, especially if you've been in that space of fearing the unknown around money for a long time. Those beliefs can be rooted so deeply in your subconscious. So here's the shortcut to trade that fear for possibility and call in overflowing abundance. Begin to wonder. Every time you catch yourself fearing whether something will work or if the money will come, trade that fear for wonder. I'm afraid my launch won't work becomes, I wonder how my launch will go. Or I wonder how I can strengthen my launch. I'm afraid I'll never reach my big money goals becomes, I wonder if I'll reach my big money goal. Or I wonder how I'll reach my big money goals. Wonder and curiosity are the gateways to wealth because those mindsets take our close-ended fears, which collapse the field of possibility into binary options, and turn them into open-ended and infinite, abundant possibility. Adopting these mindsets this attitude of wonder or curiosity, that's how we tap into the infinite possibility of the unknown and summon abundance from it. Switching from fear to wonder a few years ago is what set my business and income on a whole new trajectory. It's where my publishing deals came from. It's where this YouTube channel came from. It's also where record sales months in my business have come from. Do I still feel fear of the unknown at times? Of course. But the amount of wonder I experience far outweighs it. I'm not sitting here worrying you won't like this video. I just wonder what you'll take from it. I'm not afraid this won't do well in the algorithm because it's different from my other content. I just wonder how it'll perform. I'm not worrying what content I'll create next. I just wonder what I'll feel inspired to do. I'm not afraid if I'll ever hit my bigger money or business goals. I'm just curious if or how I will and what the journey will look like. So if you want new levels of overflowing wealth, approach everything with wonder. Apply curiosity everywhere. Practice this. Let it work its magic in your life over time. It takes a lot of power and strength to look at the unknown and choose to see wonder. So enjoy the exhilaration and abundance of not knowing. That's what makes this life so beautiful and abundant. So that's the shortcut. That's how you switch into overflowing wealth, is by tapping into wonder in the unknown instead of fear in it. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is what I felt called to share with you today. I'm also working on something secret, something new that I know will be incredibly valuable, incredibly activating, but also is intended to create and amplify that feeling of wonder within you. And that'll be coming out in the very near future here on this channel. So make sure you are subscribed if you're not already, so that you don't miss it. If you enjoyed this video, you're welcome to like it. And also please comment below. Let me know what this kicked up in you, what resonated, what this is bringing forward from you. I'd love to chat with you in the comments to see how it's landing. And I'm excited for what I'm bringing you next here on this channel. Keep an eye out for it. It's going to be different. Not everyone will see it. Not everyone will find the mystery in it. So I wonder if you will. And with that, I'm wishing you so much love, so much overflowing abundance. I'll see you in another video very soon.